Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a series that is currently unnamed. We're playing Civilization 5 with as many expansions as I own. We're doing a special scenario today. It's a sort of map scenario that I got off of Steam because I was bored. And in this scenario, you've got a fair few of the civilizations starting where they should start. Some of them had to be missed out because the map, although it's a huge map, is still only big enough to put so many people in, or else they'd basically be on top of each other. This can be demonstrated by simply walking north and discovering that yes, that's the north of England. It's one tile wide. Not exactly ideal. But anyway, so yes, we are playing as England, although I've renamed it Britain because I don't think you can see that anywhere. But yes, I've renamed it Britain because I felt it's a bit nicer to include everybody. Let's not miss anyone out now. So our first task, of course, is that we have finished agriculture simply by spawning a city. Gotta love that. Because we're somewhat landlocked, and again, not a huge island, we're going to need to get some boats. So we're going to start off with, I believe it is pottery that leads us to sailing, although we might do writing first, because libraries are fun. Everyone likes a library. Wow. Unless you like talking, in which case you don't like a library. Do we go for the monument? I don't know. We could do, or we could just go tradition and get one for free, in which case getting a worker out early might be a good idea. Not going to bother with a scout, because again, there's a load of water there. Not going to be terribly useful this early on in this particular game. We shall hit next turn and see what's going on. We've apparently met someone, some city-states, and there are barbarians. That's going to be worth watching out for. Ooh, we've got some marble, some stuff. That's a bit out of range, isn't it? You know, if I'd been smart and not historically accurate, I could have moved one up and then I would have got all this. But oh well. Well, no, we'll still get it. We just won't be able to work it, but that's fine. We just got a lot of forests and some truffles. So yeah, we're gonna want some mining as well, quite quickly. Do we want to get mining? No, we'll carry on with the boats. I like boats. Boats are very good in this game. Barbarians. Oh, okay. There's the Scottish Highlands. I say that. Guess that's also still the Highlands. It's all Highlands. It's all hills. Wonderful. Right. We'll go down to Cornwall next, shall we? Next turn. I wonder how long it takes for the French to sort of wander up to that particular square. Let's go down this way. Yes, we're playing this on marathon because I like to spend a long time staring at the next turns button as I very slowly walk my one movable unit around the map. No, the early game is going to be a little slow, but it will pick up later as we try to conquer everything. My idea for this is I'm going to go after semi-historically accurate targets like France, because again there was the 100 Years' War in which England tried to invade France, and as you can imagine, France. I was going to say France still exists, but also Germany exists in a somewhat historically accurate time. But I guess this is just early Germanic tribes. They existed around here. Goodbye, Otto. Yeah, that's Otto von Bismarck was his first name for all of you historically unknowledgeable people out there. Sorry, that sounds mean. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, France still exists, so clearly that didn't, the 100 Years' War didn't go quite according to plan, although went quite well at times. We're happy, we're very slowly working out how pots are made, and we can see a bit more of northern France there. Is that? No, that can't be Calais. Calais would be like over here maybe, if that's Normandy I suppose. Is that like the edge of France? That could be the edge of France, come to think of it. Yeah, Brittany. Not proper Britain though. That title belongs to us. Wander around, see if we can find a bit more coast. Yes, the music may get somewhat repetitive. I might put music over this later. We will see how boring editing it gets. We're making some money. This is good. We're maybe going to grow. What are we working? We should definitely be working food. We're working the fish. I mean, that's fine. It's as good as the land right now, so that's acceptable. Yeah, so the particular scenario is called the Near Perfect Earth mod. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. I'm playing on the marathon mode because, as I said before, I like sitting around doing very little. I'm a very lazy person, which is why I play Strat. No, that's not true. I just don't have very good reflexes. Okay, how much I probably can't even buy anything, but let's have a look how expensive things are. Yeah, that's not happening. So, cities-wise, we're going to want to get one on Ireland, just because, yes, we're going to do that. We might rename this to England or Britain or something once it owns all of the land, and we could name that island and have countries instead of just cities. I don't know. Might be fun. You can just go on alert right now because I literally can't do anything with you. I guess if I stand them up there, the barbarians won't spawn. So let's go do that. That sounds like a reasonable idea. Just get a load of barbarians in Ireland. I'm not making any... No, that's not happening. Do not bait me into making crude jokes about people. That's not how this is going to go. I said that it will inevitably happen. I apologise in advance. Not about Ireland, just about some things. I don't know. There'll probably be a bit of French battering while I'm invading them, and... Oh yeah, we can go and try and get Canada and Australia. It's quite far away. We'll do it anyway. Yeah, you go sit there. Oh, mighty British warriors. There you go, yeah, you can see it's British warrior. Alert. Thank you. Hopefully barbarians don't spawn on mountains. Don't think they do. We'll find out later. Oh, is this... They slowed down even more for marathon mode on this. I could swear things are a little quicker normally on marathon mode. I'm probably misremembering because I just spam the next turn button and don't have to provide semi-interesting commentary while I'm talking to myself. So yes. Yes, I've also renamed Elizabeth as Lizzie. Just thought to throw that out there if you hadn't noticed. I don't know why. Just felt like it. Copper, silver, that's good. Gold. I'm assuming we get coal later. There's a fair amount of coal in Britain. This is, again, supposed to be fairly historically accurate, so, see how that goes. Ooh, I'm going to get a second person soon. Get even more food. Still basically waiting for that to finish, and then we can think about doing other things. Have to make a decision then about what we wish to do. So we've got wheat in northern France. We could try and, I don't know, we might actually expand enough to sort of, Normandy. Depends, because Paris will be here, maybe. So that will be interesting. We try and take northern France. And then, like, Belgium and Holland will be there. So we can try and take that as well. We can have a little North Sea empire, maybe, and go up to Scandinavia. I believe in this mod the only Scandinavian power is Sweden. So they'll be a bit further away. We might be able to get Denmark and sort of southern Norway, maybe. London has grown. You better be... Yeah, good. Food. I want food. Even if it's going to take you 36 turns to expand. Lovely. Right now we don't need gold for anything, so we can sit relatively happy on +3. Granary would actually be quite good, wouldn't it? We're not deer. We won't be working them yet. Shrine. We could also do with a religion. I don't know how useful a religion's going to be when we're trying to colonise things that are across an ocean, but sure. Might be worthwhile. Diplomacy is just... Persia we're at war with. Huh. I'm not going to ask how that happened, because I've got absolutely no idea. Maybe everyone starts off at war with Persia. Maybe it's a glitch. Who knows? I'm sure we can make peace with them at some point. Yes, are they trying to simulate? No. I don't know why that would be. Okay. More silver. Again, I already got silver, but the tile was quite good. I think. I'm not really a Civ expert. Don't be looking for keen killer strats to own your friends with. It's not going to happen. I'm going to sit here hoping that I don't get instantly mushed by a Franco-German alliance or something. You know, that would be far from ideal. I think, yeah, we're going to need... yes. That's going to take a while. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the granary, build London up into quite a nice, big city. The borders would extend out that far, but I feel like we have a second city. Well, we'll see what's over there. With
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
Ooh, pottery, with a quote from the Bible. So yes, we can now build either a shrine or thing. Do we finish the worker first? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to finish the worker first, and we're going to get writing. Let's see, does that be useful? Libraries are good. I probably won't bother with the Great Library, but we'll do that, and then we shall get sailing, and then we'll go down to mining. That's going to be the grand strategy of the mighty British Empire, is work out how to read and write properly, then build boats. Following that, we'll work out how to hit rocks with a sharp thing, and go from there. In case you hadn't noticed, yes, a lot of this game just requires pressing the next turn button. I probably should have learnt hotkeys before I started this, but I don't mind. I'm not really clicking anything else. Yeah, 8 turns, 7 turns now. We shall have a worker, and we can do more things. Let's look at the demographics, because I'm bored. Approval, that's not good. The worse than that. We are first on literacy by default, because everyone is first. No one knows how to read yet. Or write even. Population, we're doing okay. Crop yield, we're doing okay. Literally everything else we're doing rather poorly on, but that's fine. Somehow, I don't really know how the soldiers can differ at this point, unless someone's taking damage from barbarians. Yeah, that doesn't. Oh, there's France. I mean, that must be their second city, because the borders are too nice. Oh well, we'll invade that. That's fine. Could burn it down. Might not. We'll see. We want enough things to be in London to make it worth having as a capital city, so there's that, but equally we'll see where the other French cities are, and then we will know what is worth keeping and what is worth burning. I'm planning quite far ahead, if you hadn't noticed. I might try to take it and fail horribly. It's going to be a bit annoying to take if it's close to the coast, but that far away, because I won't be able to have trebuchets set up instantly to attack it. If we're getting quick... Oh, sorry, trebuchets are going to have catapults before then, aren't they? Yes, catapults. Yes. Catapults are under... the math? No. Where are catapults? Not there. Huh. Swordsman, Forge Workshop. So that's a trebuchet, so it's got to be before there. It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, it is maths. Mathematics. There we go. Yay. Right. Some mighty worker. There's... Ooh. Can you rename units? No, you can't. That's sad. Oh no, you can only do it when you level people up. I remember now. Let us build... How long have we got? La Library. Writing is going to be 34 turns. That's going to be 36. I feel like we're going to need food. I want to grow mighty and strong. Persia and unmet Flair are now friends. I still don't quite understand how I've met Persia, but sure.
And two.
Yeah, I think that's glitched out. We'll just colonize them later. That'll be fine. Don't need to worry about that yet. Yes. So the basic strategy here is get longbowmen, win against France. And then once we've done that, we can worry about colonizing other places. Once we've, because yeah, we'll have to wait till we get ocean-worthy vessels to colonize other things. Yes, I don't know why I've got you selected. It's probably not helping anything. City-states. That's a good point. Yeah, what city-states are there nearby? Maybe Belgium's a city-state. I think I'd be able to see that. No. To the border, maybe. London demands whales, a mystical creature not yet known to exist, but rumoured to inhabit the deeper parts of the sea. And my people are now desperate to get their hands on them. I mean, I guess I do understand the appeal. It's got fancy stuff. Ah, it is.
Bienvenue. Je suis Napoléon.
It
de
is.
France,
It's Napoleon,
le militaire
Emperor
le
of
plus
France.
intelligent de l'histoire
I'm gonna
mondiale.
say he's claiming to be an emperor, but so far he's got like a city or two. It's not a particularly powerful empire, though it's definitely better than mine. No, wait, what? 3 from cities. 3 from cities. Is that really the first? Did they just not settle their city for like the first 30 odd turns? If so, that's great. I can wipe them out instantly. Brilliant. That's exactly what we're aiming for. Although saying that, we might let them expand a bit to make it more of a challenge. No. Well. I'm not in. I can't even get across the, English Channel yet. So, yeah. Probably thinking a bit too far in advance. First step is mission Occupy Ireland, or unite the indigenous peoples into a nice, neatly describable city, so that we can do things with it. Ooh, it's Isabella the Pious of Spain. Ah, wonderful. Religious zealots, gotta love them. Ah, there's a Spanish scout. I feel like not having to build the scout has helped, because I normally build a scout to go and grab, what are they called? Ancient ruins. That's the thing. But unfortunately, there were no ancient ruins on Great Britain, so going to have to just sit around and hope that there weren't anywhere else on the map that everyone else has been grabbing and stuff. Although there's no religions yet, so I'm fairly hopeful. How long are you going to take? 7 turns. I'm going to have more people by then, which will be great, because that means I get gold in production. Unless they find another. So that's what that's Southern Wales. I guess that's North Wales mixed with sort of Lancashire, maybe York. No, I guess is that York? Sort of there. All a bit of a mess. I would live basically where that tree is. Where's that peak? No, it's a bit too far. Yeah, again, London's not particularly well placed. Lovely blobby and fat England that we've got ourselves here. Ooh, we have another person in 2 turns. This is going to be good. I'm a fan of having more people because it means you can work more things. Yeah, Civ is a sort of simplified way of demonstrating people, because it's not like you just suddenly have enough people around to be able to work more things. It would sort of happen naturally, but anyway. Let's not criticise the game. 59 turns into it. Let's carry on enjoying ourselves. Yes, enjoyment. That's what this is all about. I do believe we're getting a bit closer to being at a right. We've got a lovely pot-making kingdom, famed for its ability to make pots. Hey, more food. That's good. Now we can grow even faster, and I can do literally nothing else with this worker for the time being. Well, you can just go to sleep. Have fun sleeping. It's a shame I can't rename builders, because I would definitely call it Bob. Ah, this Suleiman. Why can I see? Where are you? Oh, it's possibly because he's wandered into the Persians' land, isn't it? What? Oh Lord, this is rather amusing. Maybe we'll just pretend there's a massive invisible trade route that we just notice that like one random bit of cloth's turned up and we're like, what's this? And we're like, oh, someone written I am Otto the Man on it, and we're like, ah, the Ottomans, they're a mighty empire that way, who are, due to the limitations of the game, probably one city. Still, we'll find out. What are you? 3 from cities? Yes. Everyone has 3 from cities. As for why we're at war with them, still no idea. What are you getting more points from? 8 from policies. You have a policy already? Oh, you probably built a monument like I was. Probably should have done. But it's fine, because we've got a farm. That's far more important.